Hello, welcome or welcome back. My name is Paris, and we're here with another Nancy Drew number 6, Secret of the Scarlet Hand. This is one I've played before 2 times, I believe, but I don't really remember anything. Yeah, I don't remember the characters. I know it takes place in a museum, but I don't even really remember what the mystery is, and I don't recall who the culprit is. So it's kind of like it's new for me, but we'll see if I start to remember things as we go along. But before we get started, I will just say this might be a shorter stream, like maybe an hour, because I'm not feeling that great today. But we'll see. If I get sucked in and I'm feeling alright, then we might keep going. But with that, let's jump in. If as we're going, the audio levels are bad, or you can't hear, or you can't hear the game, or you can't hear me, please let me know. But let's jump in and see what's in store for us.
Welcome to my latest case, Secret of the Scarlet Hand. To start playing, choose Dear Dad. Greetings from the new Deputy Curator at Beach Hill Museum in Washington, D.C. I miss you, by the way. How's Africa? I sure hope this letter reaches you in Ouagadougou before you move on to Nairobi. So I got the internship. Your old friend Franklin Rose was awfully nice to submit my name to the rest of the members of the museum's board of directors. What an opportunity while I'm in between cases. As you probably know, the museum specializes in ancient Maya culture. My supervisor is going to be Joanna Riggs, a well-known archaeologist. Maybe you've seen her name in the news recently, in conjunction with the discovery of a strange Maya monolith. Apparently, it's created quite a buzz among experts in the field. Well, Beach Hill plans to feature the monolith in an upcoming exhibition. Just imagine, this artifact has been buried for hundreds of years, and now it's going to be unveiled to the public for the first time. The museum is short-staffed at the moment, and they're expecting such a huge turnout that they've closed their doors to prepare. I can hardly wait to dig into this exciting project and learn how archaeologists and historians solve the mysteries of ancient cultures. I'll keep you posted. Love, Nancy.
Nancy Drew, I presume. I'm Joanna Riggs. Welcome to Beach Hill. I was just checking the lock on this display case. This is one of the museum's most treasured pieces, a carving of King Pakal.
Who is King Pakal?
It's us!
Pakal assumed the throne at age 12. Can you imagine? That was 615 AD. He ruled for 68 years at the height of the Maya civilization.
Is that jade?
Yes, the Maya loved jade and used it for many of their carvings. There isn't another piece like this in the world, and it's priceless, which means I practically had to sell my own grandmother to get it.
How did the museum acquire it?
Leave it to Taylor Sinclair. He's a wizard when it comes to these deals. You'll meet him later. Now then, Nancy, you're coming on board at a critical time for Beach Hill. An exhibit of this caliber is not kid stuff. Franklin Rose assures me you're a real trooper, and I hope he's right because I'm not here to babysit. I don't care who your father is.
That was all a lot without room to pause. It is, I mean, I know it's to get Nancy here in this situation, but it is interesting that she's like genuinely interning here. So it seems like it would be something for people who have actually been doing like museum studies. And I don't think that's Nancy who went to school for that, so I don't think, I mean, she knows stuff. I'm not saying she's incompetent, but she doesn't know about this stuff. Glad to be here. Please tell me more about the exhibit.
I'm glad to be here. Please, tell me more about the exhibit.
In addition to our permanent collection, we're borrowing rare pieces from museums and private collectors around the world. Soon we'll be sitting on the most fabulous collection of Maya artifacts ever assembled in one place. And now that we've scored the monolith too, Beach Hill sera numero uno.
Oh.
Was the monolith excavated in Mexico?
Yes, a hot young team of archaeologists, Americans and Mexicans both, dug it out of a cave near Palenque. Every curator from here to Siberia was trying to get a hold of it, but I'm the one who closed the deal.
And we took it away.
What does this monolith look like?
It's a massive pillar of stone, nearly 1,500 years old, with Maya glyphs carved into it. We've installed it in the garden. Wait until you see it.
What
Sure.
purpose did the monolith serve?
According to Henrik, the monolith was made at the special request of King Pakal himself, but we don't know what its purpose was.
Who's Henrik?
Who's Henrik?
Henrik Vanderheun, world-renowned expert in Maya hieroglyphics. He's the latest addition to the Beach Hill Brain Trust. I told him I don't even want to see his pointy Vander head till he's got a translation on that monolith.
What does that have to do? I don't understand the connection between these two things.
Pointy Vanderhead? Where was he working before?
At the Chaco Canyon Cultural Center in New Mexico. Anyway, there's a list of tasks for you in the lab. Once you've knocked those off, we'll regroup.
Shouldn't I have more training?
Don't worry, you'll be in the swing of things soon enough. Go ahead and take a look around the museum. I'm sure you'll find the monolith, muy interesante. Or just roll up your sleeves and hit the lab.
Thanks for the orientation, Joanna. I'll talk to you later.
Bye!
Can we snoop around your office? Guatemala. Can't. Oh, no, I think that's
How are
just
the
her.
tasks
Sorry.
coming along?
Sorry.
I haven't seen the list yet.
Well, get cracking. The last deputy curator was like a tempest in a teapot around here. Caused me nothing but grief.
What kind of grief?
What kind of grief?
I'll tell you about Sonny some other time.
Sonny mentioned.
I've got work to do.
Semper ubi sabubi.
I didn't realize this. Now I'm remembering. Yeah, this is the first sighting of Sonny. Interesting. Can we look at any of those other things? Can we look at the books? No. Also, I just realized this is also the first time we have the, what I've been missing is the ability to just hover at the edge of the screen and it turns. Thank God. I don't really want to read all of this right now.
Topeka Commission for the Arts. How cultured.
What? How do I leave? Okay. Okay. Can we look at this? No. Can we look at this? No. Alright, and that was that picture that we saw already. Let's leave. Where are we? Traveler's Guide. Rotunda, Exhibition Hall, Temple, Garden. Okay. I assume these are the front doors. Oh, I didn't want to. No, where am I? Stay here.
Good thing Franklin gave me the museum key.
Jesus, I don't want to completely leave. Major contributors. Board of Directors. Oh, wishes to thank these generous donors. Okay.
Topeka
Oh,
Commission for the Arts. That's the organization Prudence Rutherford works for.
okay. I guess that was in that magazine that I didn't want to read right now. Okay. Start over here. Maya Arts and Crafts. The Maya were renowned for their functional and stylistic expertise in pottery, painting, architecture, and jewelry. Artisans worked with a variety of materials including clay, jade, gold, limestone, and wood. The variety of tools and materials used by the Maya demonstrate a complex and thriving trade system. Offering bowls, ceramic, muyil, post-classic period, circa 850. Offering bowl to the war god Balak. The logograph for black was represented on the base of the bowl. Hello, welcome. Laundry. I actually have to get to doing some laundry soon too. But it's been a few days of things, so I haven't gotten to it yet. We just got here in the museum, and we're looking around before we get to our tasks that are somewhere. She said where to find them, and I can't remember where. I'm sure in some other office. Who were the Maya? The term Maya refers to a group of Mesoamerican Indians from the region of southern Mexico and northern Central America, noteworthy for their cultural and scientific achievements from 1800 BCE to 1500 CE. Maya society was comprised of a complex system of nobility, priests, warriors, workers, and slaves. Oop. Let's click off the screen. Range of the Maya. Maya ruins like this one featured in the photo can be found throughout southern Mexico, Guatemala, and western Honduras. Even today, new cities are being discovered by archaeologists. Can we look at this? Kind of. Oh my gosh, I don't want to open it. Oh no, we closed the case. I'm not supposed to be able to touch that stuff without permission. Tools of the trade. Ham radio used by the Cortázar Alvarez Planeque expedition circa 1955. Oh yeah, I don't want to break in. It's locked. I'm trying to look. I don't want to take things out. I don't think I've been given that permission yet. Gods, Maya gods. Religion played an important role in Maya society. All scientific progress was impelled by the priest's need to understand and manage the sacred forces of the Maya universe. Different gods represented aspects of Maya life, from basket weaving to calendar days. Even today, little is known about the role or names of the gods represented in Maya artifacts. Oh, those are just Maya gods. The deities depicted in this exhibit are the rain, moon, and sun gods. I will try my best with pronunciation. I'm hoping characters will say their names, and I hope that the game gets the pronunciations right for me to copy. I'm never that great at trying to pronounce things just off the cuff. The three masks depict the corn god Yumcax, the jaguar god. Do you say the X, or is this the one? Is it... is this where it's like za, or is it where it's cha? Zabalenke, and the sun god Ahukin. I assume from left to right. Calendar stones. Permanent collection. Silken calendar stones used to compute the 260-day ceremonial year. Maya kings. Maya kings not only ruled their people's political and military affairs, but their religious practices as well. Kings were considered to be divinely appointed by the supreme god Itzamna. While the majority of kings were male, there were several notable exceptions, including Lady Kanal Ikal, who ruled for over 20 years. So much. Kainik Janab Pakal. Was this who she was talking about, Pakal? When we first got here, Pakal, whose name translates to shield, was born in 603 and ascended the throne in 615, at the age of 12. Okay, this is the same person she was talking about. Considered both a priest god and a military ruler, Pakal claimed divine descent and ruled the great Maya city-state of Palenque for 68? I think that's 68 years, until his death in 683. The 11th ruler of Palenque, Pakal was responsible for the majority of the city's construction. His ancestry and accomplishments are immortalized in Palenque's temples and palaces, especially the Temple of the Inscriptions, which was the primary sacred site in Palenque, and later the shrine for Pakal's tomb. Pakal was buried wearing a jade death mask, the jade death mask you see here, right? The mask was meant to distinguish Pakal's royalty even in the afterlife. Much of what we know about King Pakal and the Maya civilization over which he presided has been pieced together by translating the glyphic inscriptions on his tomb. Oh, we can't see the mask up close, though. I don't think. Oh, okay, that gives us a little bit of a closer view. Pakal's ascension. In this relief, Pakal's mother offers her son the divine crown for his ascension to the throne. Lady Zakuk was a powerful figure in Maya history and established the Pakal dynasty. I assume that's his mother. Okay, and this is what I already forget. Was it Joanne or was it Joanna? We were talking to. She showed us this. And we were looking at this. Okay, this unusual jade relief features an intricate representation of Lord Pakal, one of the greatest rulers of the Maya classical period. But the origin and function of this highly stylized piece are unknown. I'm sure we'll figure it out as we go along in whatever the mystery ends up being. Language. Maya language. The Maya writing system is the most advanced ever developed in the New World. As with Egyptian hieroglyphics, symbols represent either sounds or concepts. Mayan is considered a distinct linguistic group, and several modern variants exist today, including Quiche, Cachiquel, and Exil. We're trying, I'm trying. Maya scribes. Scribes played an important role in Maya culture, and some were elevated to prominent social positions. The Mayan writing system used logographs to represent either sounds or ideas. Can we look at anything else closer? No. It's funny because I literally just saw a post on social media earlier today that was talking about the distinction between, you know, Mayan and Maya, and how Mayan just refers to the language family. So you wouldn't call the people Mayan, they're Maya. I mean, as it has been saying here, it was a weird coincidence seeing that post, and I was like, wait, I'm literally starting the Nancy Drew game that's about Maya culture. It was, yeah, I see in chat, I saw that too. I was wondering if it was intentional view. It was intentional that I had it, like that I reblogged it today, but I didn't go looking for it. It just popped up earlier today, and I was like, this is a very weird coincidence. But I'm glad that it was there, because it's something I have heard of before, but it, you know, seeing it again reminded me, so obviously it hadn't like fully stuck to my brain. So I'm glad to be reminded of it, because I have been to Chichen Itza. Gosh, when was that? I think it was 2008. Or, okay, actually, it's confusing because I went during winter break and we did spend New Year's Eve there. So technically, I was there, like, I think it was either, you know, 2007 to 2008 or 2008 to 2009. I think it was... It was 2007 to 2008. I was in 7th grade. Yeah. When I went there. And it was really neat. It was really neat. I would love to go again. Be able to take it all in again. It was very beautiful. Maya numerical notation using both the bar and dot system and pictorial representations of gods. Oh, okay. No, I don't really get to see any more about that. Yay, we learned something! Inkwell. Maya scribes use a variety of writing tools, inks, and inkwells. Note the logograph for ink inscribed on the plate. I see it. Okay. So we have our last one, rituals. Maya customs. Most customs and rituals were based on religious practices and played an important part in Maya daily life. Some, such as the wearing of earrings, are considered by our culture as ordinary, while others, such as bloodletting and human sacrifice, are seen as barbaric. Many ancient Maya customs are practiced today by the indigenous peoples of northern Central America and southern Mexico. I mean, I understand, but maybe don't have that sentence right after the sentence you talked about human sacrifice and be like, many ancient customs are still practiced today. It feels like maybe we could have chosen our words there a little bit better. Replicas of body shaping devices. The Maya used these devices to change their appearances. Maya ball game artifacts. Oop, okay. The way it was highlighting up here, I thought it was like, oh, we actually get to look closer at that? No, we don't. Can we climb up this? We can. This doesn't seem accurate. Oh, it's a game. We're not gonna do that quite yet. Ooh, that shouldn't be there. I don't think.
I need to find a temple key card.
This doesn't seem accurate. Key cards. Oh, we have to match up what these mean, I assume. Okay. But yes, an interactive exhibit. Those are always fun. This is gonna be the same thing as that other one. No, different thing. Okay. We're not gonna do it because it's talking about, like, be sure to use your key card. I don't have that, so...
It's locked. It needs a card.
Okay, okay. Alright, so that's a door that we can't get in. Oops. And then around. This is where we'll have the garden. Carved panel. This limestone panel depicts the presentation of 3 captives to the throne of Shield Jaguar II on loan. Bicephalic altar. This altar was dedicated during the reign of the 16th ruler of Kopan, Yogg-Pasaw. The focal point of this artifact is a large 2-headed crocodile. This creature is called the Bicephalic monster and represents the continuous cycle of life and death. I wish I could look at it closer because I kind of can't really tell where the heads are. I'll take that though. It could also be because I have the screen smaller. If full screen, it might look more clear. Stella of Noble. Little's known about this relief. It depicts a nobleman standing on a captive. Note the elaborate headdress and cape containing references to Tlaloc, the rain god. Oh, please stay on the path. Okay, I'll do that. Sculpture thrown back. The seated figures are a royal couple whose detail is unusual for this area. The function of the artifact is unknown but may have been part of a throne. Inscriptions reveal that the piece was dedicated to the goddess of the moon, Isgel. Oh, and it has a, what was it, logograph for throne on it? Or is that just telling you that's what that means? I can't see close enough to be able to tell. And here's the monolith that they got.
This side looks damaged.
Sound of footsteps.
Nancy Drew, or should I say, Detective Drew. I'm Sinclair.
Hi.
Hi there. I guess you've done your homework.
I was at a meeting with the BOD recently, and I caught wind of your appointment and your credentials. Very impressive, if I do say so myself.
The BOD?
A board of directors.
That would be the board of directors, those cranky old cats. They do keep the ducks
Cranky
squared
old
away
cats.
around here, I'll give them that. So, how's this for a specimen? Ever seen $1 million worth of rock before?
Okay, it is on. We didn't actually get that information, but okay, it's on loan. Apparently.
But Beach Hill didn't buy this piece, did they? My understanding was that it's on loan from Mexico.
Ouch. Well, they did say you were sharp. Seriously, though, thank goodness you're here. I'm afraid the museum may be in terrible jeopardy.
What kind of jeopardy?
Joanna told me to butt out, but I'm so fond of Beach Hill, I just hate to see it fall prey to scoundrels.
God. Who are you?
Joanna told you to butt out? Of what?
It's a sensitive subject. Meet me in my office later and I'll explain everything then.
God.
Where's your office?
707 Bing Cherry Boulevard. I've got to go. Enjoy your first day at Beach Hill.
Yeah, jump scare. For real. Oh, will you let me... Am I looking at the other... I'm confused about the... Okay. Okay, that's making me dizzy. That's a good feature, but now I have absolutely no clue. Why? I don't want to... Stop it. I wanted to... Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. I'm trapped. How do I get out of this? Okay. This is where we came from. Okay. Lady Zoc Vision Lintel M? This lintel shows Lady Zoc, Shield Jaguar's wife, celebrating her husband's ascension. October 23rd, 681. Lady Zoc kneels with her hupil tied around her knees. The hupil is a traditional woven Maya blouse that holds both symbolic and ceremonial significance. The Maya believed that hupils had magic powers. Bird Jaguar and Captive. This panel is one of several commissioned by Bird Jaguar and details his capture of a kahal, or prominent local nobleman. Bektul Stela. An early Maya ruler, Bektul is represented in the stela performing a vision quest ceremony. The vision serpent looms over the king, revealing the ancient spirit that is being contacted. 4 miniature gods hang onto the body of the vision spirit, or serpent. Yes. Okay. I was trying to get to this area. Marriage lintel. The marriage between Shield Jaguar and Lady Zoc. I'm like Jacques. Maybe it is pronounced that way. Is represented in this piece. Lady Zoc offers a shield and jaguar helmet to her betrothed. Rutherford slab. The famous British explorer Archibald Rutherford discovered this piece in 1884 within a Palenque temple. The text on the slab commemorates Bakal's ascension, Tzolk'in date of 6 Lamont. Okay, and then we circle back around. Oh, that's probably the place I have to go. Nope, Wait. Oh, they tell me that that means water. Laboratory. Is that where we need to go? Oh. Oh, no, let me turn back. Shipping, receiving. Okay. Oh God. I just wanted to see if I could look at the notice boards. Do not remove lab equipment from premises without consent of management. Okay, now we go to the lab. I'm just doing a turnaround to see what's in here. We come in and this guy just sees us spinning around.
You must be Nancy, the new deputy curator. I'm Henrik Vanderheun.
That's right, I'm Nancy. Joanna tells me you're translating the glyphs on the Palenque monolith.
Yes, it's quite a project. The opportunity of a lifetime for me.
In chat, I thought he was shirtless for a second, you know? I don't blame you for thinking that. It is pretty close. Yeah. In chat, I was like, sir, that is not lab safe, but he's got a mask on and gloves on. Surely that's enough.
How's the translation coming along?
Fabulous. Just fabulous. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Did you know the deputy curator who was here before me?
Hurricane Sonny? I'm afraid I did. If he wasn't losing paperwork or setting off the fire alarm, he was cornering our visitors with his theory that the Maya were abducted by aliens. I'm afraid you'll be cleaning up his messes for a while.
Oh, Sonny.
I'm curious about your work. How do you go about translating a glyph anyway?
It can be a complicated process, involving research, piecing lots of different elements together, and a healthy dose of guesswork.
So there isn't a definitive dictionary of Maya glyphs where you can look things up?
Oh, I'm afraid not. You see, glyphs are so intricate and full of subtleties that multiple meanings may be embedded in a single glyph. So 3 distinct-looking glyphs may all translate to mean sunshine, roughly, but with different nuances. There is so much we still don't know. Lucky for me, I guess, or I'd be out of a job.
Joanna turned me loose without too many instructions. Do you have any advice for me?
Well, as you've probably heard, the museum is closed in preparation for the exhibit, so you'll have free run of the place. Please explore. The sooner you get to know your way around, the better. Think of the lab as your home base, your center of communications. Anyone who wants to get in touch with you will leave a note or a voicemail here, so check in often. I'm very busy with my work, so you're going to have to be pretty independent, but I suspect you wouldn't have it any other way.
See you around, Henrik.
Bye.
Okay, but which desk is mine? Keep it real, restoration. Igor. Sorry, wait, that's the preservation. The contact is Igor. Okay. Oh. Sonny. Okay, sort out shards of powder and reassemble pot at lab workstation. Switch out plain knobs on display cases with Maya themed knobs. Priority, bring addenda to monolith loan agreement to Alejandro Del Rio at the Mexican consulate for signature. See in chat, pointing out the grrr. Order bubble wrap, packing tape, sticky labels. Match recorded narrations to the appropriate displays in the main exhibition hall. You'll need headphones for this. Oh, since it's the record, I was like, recorder, reorder my numbering exhibit in the main exhibition hall. I assume reorder to the correct order. Restock lab supplies, clean exhibition display cases, but those are already done. Check voicemail often. Yes. Property of Sonny June. No Cocoa Kringle for you, buddy. Notes, 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 notes. Oh. I hate that bowl game. It's all random. That S is so far away. Also, it's just hard to read. It's all random, or is it choosing when I pass when the computer passes? 4 pieces of corn, different than dice. Try Pascal's triangle. 1 and 3, frequency of 4. 2. Aliens did it. Alejandro rocks. Taking the artifacts to Mexico. The Beach Hill Gang. Blah, 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 blah. Stop breaking my stuff. Quit daydreaming. Stop losing my things. Does that get to work, Sonny? What she got up her sleeve, and there's like money stuffed up her sleeves. Hurricane Sonny, yeah. Crashing into the museum. And this is the guy that jump scared us. Saw Sinclair the other day. Warning, never look directly at Sinclair's tie. Oh, that audio narration thing is gonna be so much work. Luckily, old Hurricane Sonny managed to borrow Joanna's notes for this project. Note to self, must distract Joanna only after her coffee break. Okay, let's see. Garden. Rotunda, temple. That'll probably be useful later, but I don't understand what any of that means yet. Must surf web. So I sure wish the lab had a computer. I just have to check out the latest alien adventure games. www.justadventure.com. If only someone would make a game about the Maya and toss in some aliens / UFOs, of course. Called Temple in the Sky. Sonny's latest adventure game is number 1. This museum gig is such a boring job. Uh-oh, Joanna found out about the stinky cheese incident. What? Something? Trouble now? I wonder who ratted out on me. Must have been that Coco Bandit. Whoops, I hear Storm and Joanna coming over. Better hide this. And then he left it here. Coco Kringle! I can't eat it! They won't let me eat it! That's diabolical. Okay, we'll do that in a second. Oh, I don't want to look at instruction manuals for things that I don't even know what they're for yet. That I'm like not in need of. Buy milk. Okay.
I need to find another piece.
Uh-oh. Okay. Can we... Sorry, I went the long way. Spinning around. Do not operate without permission. Okay. Anything else we can look at over here? Okay, we go up here and nothing to do there. Okay. Periodic table. Got it. Okay. Order bubble wrap, packing tape, sticky labels. Framing tools. Okay. Do I need this written down? Or will it be there for me? I'll write it down just in case. Two oh two 555 9963. Account number BH. I hope those are ones. 119K.
You have no voicemail. Press 9 for an outside line.
Oh. That's not what I wanted.
You have no voicemail. Press 9.
Silvio's Curatorial Bonanza is open from 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. Please call back during
No.
regular business hours.
Oh, it's 7. Okay. What else? I can't call that priority. Bring agenda to monolith loan agreement. I don't have that. We need to find another piece of the pottery. They're not open currently. Match recorded narrations to appropriate displays in the main exhibition hall. And reorder the Maya numbering exhibit. Okay. Was that here?
Just one more tile.
Oh, I'm also missing a tile. Cool.
The knob is missing.
There we go. Cliff Road. Oh. Okay, I have a card now. Hooray. Okay, that just opens We can't look at anything else in there. Okay. What's this? Oh, hey, this is the thing that I need. Okay, so the addenda to the contract between the Republic of Mexico and Beach Hill Museum. Beach Hill shall make 2 payments of $250,000. So instead of second being paid upon delivery, it's 30 days after the delivery of the property. And then duration of loan shall be 90 days from the opening of the exhibit and no more than 120 days. Cross that out, 200 days total. During the period of the loan, Beach Hill shall have the exclusive rights to reproduce images of the property for the following works: postcards, posters, t-shirts, coffee mugs, and keychains, and they added, and mouse pads. Beach Hill shall assume full liability, the amount of $5 million, cross out 1 million, so not full liability, for the property for the duration of the agreement. Okay.
It's locked.
Okay, I guess it is late. It's 8 o'clock here, apparently. Maybe let's leave. Okay, we're gonna go to the hotel. And then I guess we'll go to those other places tomorrow. We have a computer. Oh, we have notes. Oh, he's an art dealer. Why is everyone's phone prefixes 555? This is so strange that we have notes. Because usually you don't get that with senior detective. Alright, let's call Bess and George. I assume George will be there.
Hello?
Hey, Bess, it's me, Nancy. What's new?
It's pouring rain. George and I are in the middle of a heated game of Go Fish, and I'm winning. Don't believe a word she says, Nancy. Last hand, I made mincemeat out of her. Anyway, we don't want to make you homesick. How's the internship going?
So far, so good. There's a lot of excitement about the upcoming exhibit, especially since we have the Palenque monolith.
Palenque.
The monolith. It's a giant block of stone recently excavated from a cave near Palenque in Mexico. Apparently, it's a very big deal. They think it's 1,500 years old.
So, have you seen it? This, monolith?
Yeah, it's humongous. Must weigh
Ow.
a ton.
Like how big? As big as a refrigerator?
Maybe Bigfoot's refrigerator.
Sorry, Nancy, but how would a person tell this monolith apart from, say, some other big rock?
Well, for one thing, it has Maya glyphs carved into it.
Glyphs?
Pictures that represent words or ideas, also known as logographs. Joanna says the glyphs might be a message from King Pakal.
What kind of message?
We don't know yet. Henrik Vanderheun, Beach Hill's epigrapher, is working on a translation.
Who was King Pakal?
He's considered one of the great Maya rulers. He reigned at the height of the Maya civilization.
Well, Nancy, you're sounding very curatorial. Very curatorial indeed. We've been worried that you would be a little bored without a mystery to solve, but it sounds like your brain will have plenty to chew on.
The whole Maya culture is a mystery to me at the moment. The last thing I'm going to be is bored. I'm sure of that.
Speaking of kings, this card game's not over yet, Bess. Yes, well, I hope you've got plenty of bait for your fishing pole, dear cousin.
Okay, you two. I'll call back later.
Call back soon. Yeah, and good luck.
Alright, and I guess we'll call Franklin Rose since he helped us get this internship.
Boswell, Jackson, and Rose. May I speak to Franklin Rose, please? Who may I say is calling? This is Nancy Drew. Just a minute, please.
Nancy, great to hear from you. How's the internship treating you? Are Joanna and Henrik showing you the ropes?
Oh, we can mention the kidnapping. Sure, let's do that.
Beach Hill's an amazing place, and after that kidnapping case at the Royal Palladium, the mysteries of the ancient Maya are just my speed.
Glad to hear you're settling in. I'm off to a meeting, but feel free to call me if you have any questions.
Thanks, Mr. Rose.
That's what I'm here for.
Okay, I guess we have to call him another time to ask about that person. Sure. That seems like a fine time to get up and do things. Okay, let's go here. History of ownership. Work of art may travel great distances and change hands many times during the course of its lifetime. Typically, legal transfer of ownership happens either as a sale, an inheritance, or a gift. Provenance documents are an important means of establishing an artwork's authenticity as well as confirming the legality of its ownership. They show the geographic, personal, and commercial route of a work of art. That is, they identify the date of each exchange, the names of the people involved, the circumstances of the transfer, and the location where the transaction has taken place. Ideally, an unbroken chain of ownership can be traced all the way from the artist's workshop to the present day. Frequently, though, some documents are missing. The art dealer or a museum curator has no way of knowing how the artwork has been exchanged during these gaps in the record. When this is the case, the legality of present-day ownership becomes suspect. When researching an artwork's provenance, the following documents may provide clues: exhibition catalogs, sale catalogs, collection catalogs, papers or business records of collectors, papers and business records of dealers, wills, insurance, inventories. It's your duty. Okay. Oops, I don't want to turn around. Oh god.
How may I help you?
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew, the new deputy curator over at Beach Hill.
So, you're Joanna Riggs' newest pirate in training. How does it feel to join the ranks with the modern-day conquistadors? brush up on your history, young lady. When the Spanish explorers invaded Mexico, they became known as the conquistadors, or conquerors. They robbed the indigenous peoples of their wealth, not just their gold, but their artwork, their sacred objects. Anything they did not steal, they burned to the ground.
Sorry, Nancy. I wasn't interpreting that as you going, what does that mean? But more like, you're equating me to a conquistador.
Alejandro, I understand that many crimes were committed in the name of exploration, but that was hundreds of years ago. What does this have to do with Beach Hill?
There is more. In the 19th century, archaeologists discovered the ruins of ancient civilizations predating even the Aztecs. Many of the dig sites were robbed, and the stolen artifacts were sold off to art museums and collectors around the world. Today, finally, it is illegal among most civilized nations to remove an artifact from its native country. But sadly, there are thousands of precious antiquities with highly questionable provenance floating around the Western world.
What do you mean by questionable provenance?
An artifact's provenance is the story of its origin and ownership. For example, how it made its way from a temple at Chichen Itza to a museum in Washington, D.C. If the artifact's provenance reveals that it has been stolen, then that artifact must be returned to the country of its origin.
So the problem has been remedied, hasn't it?
No, not at all. Provenance documents are often tampered with or forged to cover up the theft. Because of this, thefts continue and a great deal of art is moved on the black market, even today. Unethical art dealers and greedy museum curators do nothing to stop this.
Are you suggesting Beach Hill is involved in these kinds of misdealings?
If Joanna Riggs or that overstuffed pillowhead Sinclair had any decency, they would take measures to see that all Maya artifacts were returned to Mexico at once where they belong.
And what if these measures are not taken?
My country will have its due, Nancy, even if I have to begin reclaiming its artifacts with my own two hands.
Don't implicate yourself. Sure.
I admire your conviction, Alejandro. Lucky for me, the Palenque monolith is only here on loan from Mexico.
I am still not happy that such a rare find will have its debut exhibition on American soil. But in my country, too, there are people for whom money talks. I will take those documents now.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you. I have some business with Joanna at the museum later, so I will return the contract to her then, after I have looked it over.
Are you sure? I don't mind waiting.
You may consider your mission accomplished.
Well, okay then.
Goodbye.
Bye. I know. See, John, I wonder what secrets that yellow notepad held. Okay, I guess we'll go to Sinclair's office because we have to talk to him at some point. Might as well do that, get it over with. Oh, he won't look up now. There we go.
It's about time. Oh, my fears are like maggots infesting my poor old carcass. Want a cookie? They're from Oaxaca.
No thank you.
No, thank you. You said Beach Hill is in jeopardy. I need to know why.
The art world is being ransacked, Nancy. Prudence Rutherford, a major patron of the arts, had her fire ruby necklace stolen from her villa in Topeka. 2 weeks later, a whole display case full of rare Maya artifacts was heisted from a museum in New Mexico.
Do you think there's a connection between the two thefts?
Who knows? I'm just telling you, this community, our friends and colleagues, my people are being systematically trounced by thugs. Who's to say Beach Hill won't be next? You've got to do something.
Does Joanna share your concerns?
I've urged Joanna to approach the board about making some security upgrades, but she just keeps saying that the timing isn't right to ask for money.
I understand your concern, but what can I do to help?
We need your eagle eyes. We need your bat ears. We need you to sniff out the stink of trouble.
Your bat ears.
I appreciate the vote of confidence, but I'm just a detective, you know. I'm not bionic.
Don't play modest mouse with me.
Okay, no more flattery. Hey, that's an interesting piece, there by your desk. Something tells me it's not a Maya artifact.
How about that rubber shark? The artist's name is Poppy Dada. She's a teenager in South Dakota. The art world is going bananas over her stuff. I'll unload that one for some serious dinero.
Sorry, scrolling down, it says, Alejandro says you're unethical. A modern day conquistador.
Alejandro says you're unethical, a modern day conquistador, that you're robbing Mexico of its cultural history.
And I say Alejandro is the real bully of the playground, a lunch money extortionist who loves nothing more than to see the other boys and girls go hungry.
Joanna says you performed an act of wizardry in helping Beach Hill acquire the Pakal carving.
Getting those provenance docs together was a pig and a half. Oh, they're on the up and up, I assure you. But to have been at the height of my career back before the crackdown, those were the days.
What crackdown?
Maybe sometime I'll tell you a sad story I call How Mexico Lost Its Sense of Humor. Not today, though, Nancy.
What the fuck does that mean?
When you sell a piece of art, what kind of commission do you get?
Standard, 10%. It's no king's ransom, unless of course you sell something for $1 million. Too bad I'm not allowed to put that monolith on the market, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'd better get going.
Keep up the good work.
Something tells me you'd love to. Alright. Back to the museum. Put the keys away. I want to read that thing. No. Because she got mentioned again. Prudence. How did a New York society woman like you, like yourself, end up in Topeka, Kansas? My husband, hydro engineer. When he drowned, everyone thought I would make a beeline back to New York, but after 36 years here, I just didn't have the heart to leave. But interesting, you never took his name. Certainly a trailblazer. Love for the arts. What in the world do you do for culture and entertainment here? The arts are alive and well. Art Appraiser is thrilled to be featuring your Fire Ruby necklace in this month's issue. Please tell us about this extraordinary piece of jewelry. Oh, no problem. The necklace originally belonged to Herbert's mother. Originally. I don't think it originally belonged to her. We never got along, but the rubies really did blaze like a burning ring of fire around her neck. You had the necklace altered when you inherited it, is that right? Yes, well, Esther's spirit was just a bit too overpowering in the necklace. I feel like I was being strangled whenever I wore it, so I decided to add a piece. Oh, okay. So she had the rubies, and then you added... She added the jade carving. Okay, yeah, so her great-grandfather. The jade carving came from one of his most groundbreaking digs out of Maya Ruin in the Amazon jungle sometime around 1898, carved by real Maya hands. And isn't it just amazing to think how many more hands this piece has passed through on its way to the 21st century Topeka? Any idea what it symbolizes? Pictures a glyph. In Mayan culture, it stands for a number of things. Snake, green south, I'm not sure what else. And my prized possession is why I keep it at the villa. I just can't bear to have it locked up in some cold bank vault where I never see it or wear it. The insurance company advised me against it, but I tell them jewelry is to be worn and enjoyed. Don't you agree? Okay, and then it got stolen. Uh-oh, I think I left the stove on. Okay. Oh, dog barking outside.
How are the tasks coming along?
Whoa, we're not gonna accuse Alejandro of potentially stealing stuff.
Why did you become a museum curator?
I became a curator because I want to help make artifacts available to as many people as possible. That's all that matters, isn't it? Unless you're Alejandro Del Rio.
When did Henrik come on board?
I got an email from him one day saying he heard the news about Beach Hill getting the monolith. He said he'd drop everything to come here and translate those glyphs. He was even willing to take a pay cut. What could I say except giddy up? You're hired.
I've got work to do.
Semper ubi sub ubi.
Okay, I'm not gonna ask for hints on this stuff until or unless I get stuck. Oh, that's her office.
The Maya used different methods to represent numbers. Here is an example of the numbers from 0 to 19, from top left to bottom right. Notice how some numbers are represented with bars and dots, and some are represented with pictures.
Okay,
It's locked.
how do we... reorder? That's actually my question. Where is the reordering? The narrations.
How
So
are the tasks coming along?
I'm not sure what to do with those exhibit narrations.
Henrik can help you with that.
Oh.
I've got work to do.
Bye.
Okay, how do I reorder them? I keep going the wrong way. he's not here. So he can't help me with that. Okay. Let's call...
You have no voicemail. Press 9.
Silvio's Curatorial Bonanza.
I'd like to place an order, please.
Have you ordered from us before?
Yes, I think so. We have an account number.
Okay, good. That saves me a lot of paperwork. What's the account number?
BH119K.
BH119K? Beach Hill? Are you serious?
That's right. I'm the new deputy curator, Nancy Drew.
Well, whoop-de-doo. It's Nancy Drew.
Uh-oh.
But Silvio's Curatorial Bonanza no longer does business with Beach Hill. I've sent all 6 of the outstanding invoices to a collection agency. And you jokers won't get another packing peanut out of Silvio Jr. ever. Do not call here again.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That didn't work.
I'd better check to see if I'm done with that.
Okay. So something happened there. Sirens.
Beach Hill's been hit. Sit tight, Nancy. The police are on their way.
Okay. There's the police. Caution, caution, caution. I should not grab that, but I'm gonna.
I should talk to Joanna
Okay.
before I touch anything.
Okay. There's the Scarlet Hand! Aaron, you gotta come back and see!
Come in. Someone has cooked up my worst nightmare and served it to me on a plate.
I'd like to have a look at the crime scene myself. Did the police turn up any clues?
The police took some samples for the crime lab, but they couldn't promise any overnight results. So if you want to put your little magnifying glass up to the scene, it's fine with me.
Great. I'll let you know if I find anything.
Go to it.
Heck yeah. You're back! We got robbed! Or the museum got robbed. They just left. Scarlet Hand! And it was the jade carving that we saw at the beginning of the game. Oops. He's still not here. I was gonna do my actual job and try to change the narrations, but I realize I don't know how to actually change them. there's just this. I guess we can take it to Joanna.
Need something?
Have you seen Henrik? I found a piece of paper inside the Pakal display case. It had some glyphs on it and a print of a red hand. I'm hoping he can give me a translation.
What am I, fish food? Henrik's not the only one around here who can read a glyph, you know.
Sorry, Joanna. I thought I was supposed to go to Henrik with all my glyph questions.
The police showed me the note. It said, "The magician suffers yellow death," whatever that means. Apparently, the thief just couldn't come up with the glyphs for "the curator suffers flaming purple disgrace."
I'm curious about the red handprint the thief left. Does it have any significance in Maya culture?
Afraid I can't help you there. What I want to know is what the hand was printed with. It's obviously not finger paint. Why don't you do a little analysis on it in the lab?
I haven't seen Henrik since the theft. Where do you think he could be?
Who knows?
Who knows? I'm done talking, apparently. Okay. Please insert sample and press start. Crowmeister.
Okay, I've got a graph of the chemical used for the handprint. Now I've got to match it up with a known substance.
Compare. Match.
That's it.
HGS. Oh, I can't get it back.
I should take the handprint with me.
Oh, I have to turn it on to get it out. Okay. I was like, you just can't open it.
According to this chart, HG stands for Mercury. S stands for sulfur. So the handprint was made from mercury and sulfur.
Yes. Okay.
Come in. Need something?
I did the chemical analysis you suggested. That red hand was printed with a compound containing mercury and sulfur. Does that mean anything to you?
Sure, cinnabar. The Maya would rub it into their most important carvings to add definition to the artist's lines.
Where would a person get a supply of cinnabar?
We use cinnabar here at the museum the same way the Maya did, to keep things as authentic as possible. Henrik orders those kinds of supplies, but we've been out of stock for quite a while. The last I heard, there was some kind of holdup with the distributor.
I've got work to do.
Bye!
I've got work to do. Is he back yet? I just want to know how to change the narrations.
locked. It's locked. It's locked. It's locked.
Damn it. Can we go in here? Okay, we can.
The Maya used different methods to represent numbers. Here.
Okay. ABC. Okay. So I need to know which. Or wait.
Maya scribes.
Okay.
The Maya used different.
Alright. I understand now. Oh. This is a bunch of stuff. Material, clay. $90-day loans. Okay, that's just taking us back there. We don't have anything there. Sonny's stuff. Sonny's stuff. There's that other piece of pottery. Not suspicious at all. Can we go over here? Positively no smoking. Whoa. Okay.
There, now I can start putting this together.
Sure, totally. I think that. This. And then that. This looks like it goes here. And then this, I think. Hooray!
That's done.
We did it. One task done. Oh yeah, because I couldn't. Oh, I brought that. 2 tasks done. Because I tried to order bubble wrap and that stuff, and the guy yelled at me and was like, "We're never doing business with Beach Hill again. Don't call back." So, okay. Oh. Nancy, something's come up and I'll be gone for a bit. Your mission in the meantime, run through the temple activities to verify that all the questions can be answered based on info available elsewhere in the museum. We don't want a little rascal rebellion on our hands when the exhibit opens. Now, do we? Be back ASAP. Thanks! What's spelled THX from Henrik. Okay.
You have voicemail. Press 0 to retrieve message.
Nancy, hi. It's Franklin Rose. I'm calling because it's just... This theft is very bad news for the museum. You can't imagine the limb we went out on to acquire that Pakal carving. It's been one of the museum's main attractions. I don't want to take you away from your internship, but if you can do a little investigating, well, I think I speak for the whole board when I say we'd be very grateful. Give me a call when you have a chance. And Nancy, thanks.
To replay messages, press 0.
No thanks. Still need to replay messages. Okay, wait. I do need... to look and see... what letters the exhibits go to. Okay. So I'm gonna draw the little map. E. Okay, and then outside it's... well, I'll just put it in order. I don't really need the map. So it's O, C, H, K, J. Okay. So now this one is about the numbers. This one is scribes. Back. Okay. Go out one. Well, nothing there anymore, but okay, so it's a stolen thing. That's Ascension. across. My gods. And then over here. That's that, I think. Oops. Okay. And that's everything that's in here. This is O. Okay, then. Oops. This is C. Then that doesn't have one. Yeah, it's the next one is past the monolith. Is that how you get there?
It needs a card.
Okay, we're not gonna do that because oh, there's stuff written. Oh god, let me go forward. Please. Okay, that doesn't have one. This does. So that's H. Missed that one. This is K. And then there's just one more. Is that this? No. Is it this? Okay. I haven't been paying attention, but I see in chat that bird keeps wolf whistling. Okay, sorry, I was writing myself notes about what each of the displays are. No.
Lady Zach Cook ruled Palenque.
No.
The Maya were pantheistic, believing in many gods.
No.
Ceramic bowls, such as
No.
archaeologists work in some of the most remote areas.
Yes. That was the ham radio. B is about scribes. What number was that? 5. Okay.
Although the geographic range of Maya cities is well known,
The Maya used different methods.
Maya scribes recorded the
There
official
we
history.
go. Sorry, I'm not listening to all of them. We can go through the... I think it'd be better to go through the exhibit and listen to them while looking at the exhibit.
Maya
where we at?
scribes recorded
In addition to adorning themselves with jewels,
the Maya ball game was a
No.
ritualized bloodletting was a common practice among the Maya. In this,
No.
the 4 miniature gods clinging to the vision screen.
No.
The date on this slab uses the Tzolk'in.
strange supernatural creatures, sometimes called monsters.
Yes. Okay. This was the numbers. I think that's 7.
The Maya used
Yes. E was the jade carving.
I am Lord Pakal, ruler of the mighty kingdom of Palenque. All those who come before me witness.
I don't
The
know.
Maya kings were often in a protracted state of war. Strange supernatural.
Yeah, I think that one's probably correct. F was about the ruins.
Although the geographic range of Maya cities is well known, it is difficult to determine the range.
I think that one's correct. No. G was the body
The date on this slab,
shaping.
the 4 miniature gods,
Ritualized
the Maya ball game.
In addition to adorning themselves
Yes. H. Okay, this one I might need to go back and get
with the Maya
more.
kings were often in a protracted
Okay, no,
state
this
of
one
war.
says bird jaguar. That's who was in that one. Okay. Oops, I skipped I. No. I was about the Mayan
The Maya
gods.
were pantheistic.
Okay, that was correct. J. I don't know.
The Maya ball game was a religion.
Ritualized bloodletting.
The 4 miniature gods clinging to
There,
the vision
that
circle
looks
Oh.
like it's
are
in
the
order.
headband twins,
Okay.
Ahau and Balam, and the
Uh-oh.
twins of sacrificial dance, Chok, Shibs, Chok, and the baby jaguar. The Maya were particularly fascinated with twins, and many of the Maya gods were paired together.
Okay. Hooray! We got that done. I'm glad she's said that it's done and that we did it. Let's go cross it off the list, and then I think we're probably gonna end things here for tonight. No, we haven't found all the tiles for that. Alright. We've almost got all our tasks done, and we only had one crime happen while we were here. It's fine. I'm sure everything's fine. Oh yeah, I forgot that we found the floppy disk. We have a computer at our hotel that we can look at that. Okay. So I guess next time we'll get to trying to find that last tile. We'll test out the game since we now have, and like the quizzes or whatever, because we have the key card and we were asked to test them out. And get to some more snooping. Who do we think stole the carving? I don't think it was Alejandro. Even though he literally just said to us, like, I'll reclaim him with my own 2 hands if necessary. I think that's too obvious. But I'm not sure I'm fully convinced it's Sinclair either. But I don't know why it would be Joanna or Henrik. So I think we need some more information on the people here and their possible motives and figure that out. Let me save. Oop, I did it again. Word. Nothing saved here. Something saved here. Thank you. Oops. Uh-oh. We just keep spinning forever, and then I just hit the microphone. Sorry. It's been a day. All right. What is next week? The 22nd. There's only 2 more weeks of April. This month just started. Anyways, thank you so much for hanging out this evening. And we'll be back next week with more of this. And have a good night. See you later.